Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to put the two variables together into one composite suitability map. So as we have discussed in previous videos, we have taken land uses that are not compatible for pollinators to say these areas are bad for pollinators. Now we buffered those 4 different distances that bees can fly, and we've ranked them, so from -4 to -1, and you can see that in the brighter red colors on top. Now what I've also done is I went ahead, and I know golf courses use pesticides, and so I also buffered them, as you can see here on the screen, with darker shades of red, so from -4 to -1, with the same buffer distances that we use for land uses. And so we now have these two variables that are areas that are not suitable for pollinators. But they're in 2 separate files, so we need to get them into one shapefile. So we need to put them together so we can add up the attribute fields. To do that, we're going to go up to geoprocessing, and there are 3 different kinds of ways of smashing data together. There's intersect, union, and merge. I'm not going to cover what intersect and merge do at this point, but just know that there are ways of putting data together, but they're not what we need. We need union. The reason we need union is if you look here in our help file on the right, we need areas that are not only yellow and purple, but just purple or yellow. So we need kind of this output here where we preserve the areas of overlap and non-overlap between variables. So in our input features, we'll start here at the top. And we're going to add suitability bad, land use M buffer, and we're going to add golf M buffer. So these are my 2 bad land use and golf variables. I'm going to name it something, so I'm going to call it final bad suitability. I'm going to click save, and then I want to join all attribute fields, so I'm taking both attribute tables and including it in my union, so I want all those fields. I'm going to ignore my XY tolerance, and I'm going to, we want to check that gaps are allowed, and click OK. Now this will take a little bit of time to run, but now when it's done, you can see that we have areas that are overlapping that have been kind of spliced out. So that concludes this video, and then we'll come back in the next video to wrap things up. Thanks.